Have you ever felt like your energy levels were stuck in low gear? Like you just couldn't rev the engine the way you used to? Maybe you've noticed a few changes that aren't quite welcome, such as decreased stamina, a dip in your intimate drive, or even a bit of that sluggish mental fog that seems to settle in more often than you'd like. Well, you're not alone. According to a 2007 study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism, average testosterone levels among men in the United States have been declining by about 1% each year. That's 1% every year. As a female physician who spent years delving into hormone health and longevity, I find this decline truly staggering. But the good news is that you don't have to be part of that statistic. With just a few tweaks to your diet and lifestyle, you can give your testosterone levels a welcome lift. And today, I'm revealing the #1 food that helps you do just that. Before we dive in, I want to take a moment to welcome you to the Healthy Sexuality channel. If you're new here, this is the place where we break down real, practical tips to elevate your well-being, intimacy, and overall quality of life. If that resonates with you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest updates. Your support means so much to us. If you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps share our message with a wider audience. I'm excited to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoyed the content, type yes in the comments below. If it didn't resonate with you, let me know by typing no. Your feedback is incredibly valuable and helps me craft videos that better suit your interests. Now let's jump right into something that affects every aspect of a man's vitality: testosterone. This hormone is often hailed as the defining marker of masculinity, affecting everything from muscle mass to mood, energy, and of course, intimacy and sexual health. Yet, as I mentioned, modern lifestyles seem to be chipping away at those valuable testosterone levels faster than in previous generations. Stress, poor diet, and even environmental factors like pollution or endocrine disruptors, chemicals that can interfere with hormones, all play a part in pushing testosterone into a nosedive. The big question is, what can we do about it? Most people's minds jump to expensive supplements, hormone replacement therapy, or complicated workout regimens. While these approaches can work under the guidance of a qualified professional, there's an even simpler starting point, one that's both accessible and backed by robust scientific evidence: nutrition. The food you eat can make or break your hormonal balance. And when it comes to ramping up testosterone production naturally, one particular food stands head and shoulders above the rest. So let's not keep you guessing any longer. The #1 food that boosts testosterone naturally is eggs. Yes, the humble egg you've likely been eating for breakfast all your life could be your new best friend if you're aiming to maintain or regain that vital spark. In a world brimming with so-called miracle pills and quick-fix solutions, eggs are a time-tested dietary staple. Their benefits have been studied and corroborated by countless nutrition experts and medical professionals. But what exactly makes eggs the testosterone powerhouse they're touted to be? Let's break down the science. First and foremost, eggs are rich in healthy fats, including cholesterol. While the very word cholesterol often raises alarm bells, it's important to understand that your body needs cholesterol to synthesize testosterone. Your endocrine system relies on cholesterol as a building block to create a variety of hormones, testosterone being one of the most critical. Several research papers, including one from the Journal of Clinical Lipidology, highlight that moderate consumption of dietary cholesterol does not necessarily lead to heart disease in healthy individuals. The key word here is moderate. When you eat eggs in sensible amounts, 2 or 3 a day for most healthy people, this intake of dietary cholesterol can actually support optimal hormone production rather than hindering it. Second, eggs provide a generous dose of vitamin D, another crucial nutrient for testosterone health. According to research in the journal Hormone and Metabolic Research, men with adequate vitamin D levels tend to have significantly higher testosterone than those who are deficient. Vitamin D plays multiple roles in your body, including supporting immune function, calcium absorption for bone health, and yes, hormone regulation. Many people don't get enough vitamin D from sunlight alone, especially if they spend most of their time indoors or live in areas with long, dark winters. By regularly incorporating eggs into your diet, you're giving your body a vitamin D boost that keeps testosterone synthesis running smoothly. Third, let's not forget that eggs are an excellent source of high-quality protein. Protein is indispensable for building and maintaining muscle mass, which has a direct impact on testosterone. Here's why. When you have more lean muscle tissue, your body supports higher metabolic functioning and better hormonal balance. Studies show that resistance training, like weightlifting, not only helps build muscle, but also creates a favorable hormonal environment for higher testosterone. Combine that training with a protein-rich diet, where eggs play a star role, and you've got a winning formula for steady strength gains and sustained energy. Now, you might be wondering exactly how many eggs you should eat to reap these benefits. While the exact number depends on factors like your overall diet, activity level, and health status, nutritionists generally agree that 2 to 3 whole eggs per day is safe for most healthy individuals. According to the American Heart Association, moderate egg consumption doesn't necessarily increase the risk of heart disease in otherwise healthy people, particularly if you're pairing those eggs with a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Of course, if you have specific health concerns, like a family history of heart disease, do consult your own healthcare provider before making changes to your diet. When cooking eggs, it's best to use healthy fats such as olive oil or grass-fed butter. This method preserves the beneficial nutrients in the egg while adding an extra layer of healthy fats for better hormone regulation. Scrambled, poached, boiled, or even sunny side up, eggs can be a versatile mealtime addition that supports your testosterone levels without sacrificing flavor. Try to limit or avoid deep-fried preparations, which can introduce unhealthy trans fats and negate some of the positive attributes eggs bring to the table. While eggs are the star of today's show, your body thrives on variety. To level up your testosterone even further, consider adding these other nutrient-packed foods to your rotation. Oysters and shellfish, renowned for their high zinc content, which is key for testosterone synthesis. A study in biological trace element research found that adequate zinc intake correlates strongly with healthy testosterone levels. Fatty fish, salmon, sardines, mackerel, loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, which not only support cardiovascular health, but also play a role in hormone balance by reducing inflammation and promoting a healthy cellular environment. Leafy greens, spinach, kale, Swiss chard, abundant in magnesium, which is necessary to free up bound testosterone in the bloodstream. Magnesium deficiency can hamper your body's ability to utilize testosterone effectively. Nuts, almonds, Brazil nuts, walnuts, great sources of selenium, magnesium, and healthy fats. Brazil nuts in particular are extremely high in selenium, a trace mineral that helps ensure hormones function at their best. Lean meats, beef, chicken, turkey, contain both high-quality protein and essential fats that can support hormone production. Opt for lean cuts to minimize excess saturated fat, which can be detrimental in large amounts. Now that we've laid out the foods to focus on, let's talk about other strategies to boost testosterone naturally. Food might be the foundation, but a true transformation happens when you combine the right diet with holistic lifestyle choices. In my practice, I often emphasize these 5 actionable steps. Number 1, get enough sleep. Testosterone production mostly occurs while you're sleeping. If you're skimping on rest, regularly getting fewer than 7 hours per night, you may be sabotaging your hormone levels. Chronic sleep deprivation can cause elevated cortisol, the stress hormone, which directly interferes with testosterone synthesis. Aim for at least 7 to 9 hours nightly, and consider optimizing your sleep environment by reducing light, noise, and device usage before bedtime. Number 2, exercise regularly. Strength training, particularly movements that engage multiple muscle groups, like squats, deadlifts, and bench presses, stimulates testosterone release. Adding a couple of resistance training sessions to your weekly routine can significantly impact how you feel. High-intensity interval training, HIIT, can also be beneficial, but don't overdo it. Too much intense exercise without proper recovery can actually spike cortisol levels, counteracting your progress. Number 3, manage stress. Whether it's work deadlines, financial concerns, or relationships, stress is a part of life. However, chronic stress leads to consistently elevated cortisol, which suppresses testosterone. Incorporate stress management techniques such as meditation, journaling, yoga, or even leisurely walks in nature. By regulating cortisol, you allow your body the space it needs to focus on testosterone production. Number 4, get enough sunlight or consider vitamin D supplements. As we discussed, vitamin D is pivotal for testosterone. If you live in a sunny climate, aim for sensible sun exposure, around 15 to 20 minutes per day on your arms and legs, depending on your skin type and local UV index. If you're not getting enough from sunlight, a vitamin D3 supplement can be a game changer. Always consult with your healthcare provider for personalized dosing recommendations. Number 5, avoid excessive alcohol and sugar. Alcohol, especially when consumed in large quantities, can lower testosterone over time by affecting liver function and disrupting hormone balance. Similarly, a diet high in refined sugars and simple carbohydrates can contribute to weight gain and metabolic issues, both of which suppress healthy hormone function. Cutting back on alcohol and sugary treats can have a surprisingly positive impact on your testosterone profile. So how do you bring it all together for maximum results? If you're motivated to see real change, consider making a simple weekly meal plan. For instance, start your day with 2 eggs cooked in olive oil or grass-fed butter. Pair them with nutrient-dense sides like sautéed spinach or kale for extra magnesium, and maybe add a handful of nuts to top it all off. Later in the week, mix in some oysters or other shellfish for a burst of zinc, grill some salmon rich in omega-3s, and fill the rest of your plate with colorful vegetables. Through it all, maintain consistent exercise habits, prioritize sleep, and find healthy ways to handle stress. Before long, you'll likely feel more energized, more focused, and maybe even more confident. While we've focused on men's hormone health, it's worth noting that women too can benefit from many of these dietary and lifestyle choices, especially since balanced testosterone plays a role in female libido and energy as well. However, the exact hormonal ratios are different, and women generally have lower testosterone requirements. Always keep in mind that individual needs can vary significantly, so if you have underlying health conditions or unique concerns, discussing your dietary changes with a qualified healthcare provider is always the safest route. Now that we've covered why eggs are such a powerhouse for testosterone and how you can complement them with other hormone-friendly habits, I'd love to hear from you. Are eggs already part of your daily routine? Perhaps you're ready to add them to your breakfast rotation after hearing how impactful they can be for your hormone health. Let me know by typing yes in the comments if you're on board, or type no if you have further questions or need a little more convincing. It's important to me that we keep these conversations open, honest, and science-driven, so your feedback is invaluable. Before we wrap up, I want to remind you that healthy living is a holistic journey. While eggs and the foods we've mentioned can do wonders, true well-being also involves emotional balance, supportive relationships, and regular checkups with a healthcare professional. I encourage you to see your doctor for routine blood work, particularly if you're experiencing symptoms like persistent fatigue, low libido, or depressive moods. Low testosterone can sometimes be a sign of underlying conditions that need medical attention, and early detection is always best. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss our latest updates. Your support really means the world to us. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It helps share our message with a wider audience, ensuring more people can learn about the natural ways to optimize hormone health. I'm excited to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoyed the content, type yes in the comments below. If it didn't resonate with you, let me know by typing no. Your feedback is incredibly valuable and helps me craft videos that better suit your interests. And with that, I hope you're feeling inspired to whip up some eggs and take charge of your testosterone levels. Thank you for spending your time with me today. Until next time, remember, your body is an incredible machine, and every choice you make either fuels its potential or holds it back. so choose wisely. Stay strong, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video. Disclaimer: the information in this video is intended for educational purposes only and does not substitute professional medical advice. Always consult with a qualified healthcare provider for guidance specific to your individual needs.